Hey everyone, back with a new video, and this is a little bit different. This is the new Gear Garage video series, and we're going to be talking about different pieces of gear, like bipods, right? People have asked me a bunch of different questions. Hey, are the cheap ones worth it, or do you have to spend $300 on a bipod? So basically today we have the Caldwell bipod, which you've probably seen in a few of my videos, and the Harris, which you've also seen. This is the S-BRM. It's a swivel bipod. Both are made for Picatinny rails, except one is $25 and one is $125, right? So is there a difference when it comes to price? How big is the difference in quality and really usability, right? They're both very, very similar. They're both almost the same design, except the Caldwell is made in China. Okay, it's one of those things where it's designed in, I think, in Missouri, but made in China. Okay, so it's Chinese, right? It's Chinese made. Don't try to church it up, right? The Harris bipod's made in America. You can tell by comparing the two. Obviously, the Harris is better quality. It's just better quality. It is what it is, right? You're spending more, but you're getting an American-made, better quality product. Now, that being said, right? The Caldwell, I bought this because I wanted to use this on, I had a Harris before, sold it, got the Caldwell just because I was shooting some gas gun stuff. I was using it mostly on this AR-10 here, right? And I've used this to shoot out to 1,000. In the recent video, we were shooting the primary arms 1 to 8, using this bipod, no problem, out to 1,000, right? I've used that on several different guns to shoot out to 1,000. So this thing will work. It does work, and if you want to shoot out to distance, you can, right? The Harris bipod I bought because I was setting up the Howa Budget Precision project, and I just wanted something a little bit more secure that just felt better. And the Harris does feel better. So that's why I have both of them, and people have said, hey, which one do you like better? So let's go into both of them a little bit more in depth and kind of see what features the Harris has versus what the Caldwell has. And you can kind of see the differences in the quality and the features of both bipods, right? Okay, so here we're taking a look at that Caldwell. You'll see. Okay, so let's test out just flipping out these legs. Works fine. Right, uses this spring here. It's not going to be as robust or strong as the Harris bipod, but still works. Okay. From there, we'll take a look at the spring tension to release these legs. Okay, so very similar design. You're just pressing here, pops out. It's not as robust of a spring. The spring's like right there, if you can see. It's not going to be as robust as the Harris, but it didn't even shoot it all the way out that time. It works. Okay. So we'll see here, to adjust these legs, you have 3 different positions here. On the Harris, you're going to have more, which is nice. Is what it is. This is a screw that locks in, so it won't go anywhere. So once you get to the level that you want to be, alright, say you want to be here, then you can just turn this, twist this, and it locks it in place. Cool. It doesn't swivel at all, so there's no adjustments there. But what we do have here is the attachment. I'm going to show you how to take it on and off. Basically, you're just pulling this out, and that loosens that. So you'll see it's just tension with these rails here. You put it on the rail, and from there you can adjust turning this. That just tightens or loosens the screw. Then you can push to clamp on. So sometimes the perfect spot will be pointed up here or pointed down here, and you have to kind of keep turning it so that it's facing this way or facing this way, and then be able to push it down. Otherwise it's weird. So adjustment wise, not the greatest, but again, this is $25. Okay, we're taking a look at the Harris bipod now, and you can see, maybe you can't, but in person you can see the difference in the quality. Right? You can tell that one in your hand is much better, just much better made. Right? And the biggest difference right now you're going to see are these springs on the legs. Right? Check out that spring compared to this spring. And you'll see that when you go to snap down a leg. It's very noticeable. Up and back, extremely secure and very solid, right? You know the thing's going nowhere. It will not go anywhere when you're pushing it, as opposed to the Caldwell, right? So super secure, very nice. All right, we're gonna look at the spring here, right? I think pops out really nice, and then you'll notice here is you have 1, 2, 3, 4 points of adjustment. The Caldwell only has 3, right? So you have shorter adjustment pieces, so you can actually have more fine-tuned adjustment with the Harris bipod. So that's pretty cool. All right, and then from there, we also have the ability on this one to swivel. So this moves right or left, right? And you can adjust that tension, how smooth or how hard or difficult it is to swivel by this knob back here. And they make aftermarket handles for that. So removing this, again, these are both Picatinny bipods. This one has a nut right here. You can see. Basically, you just unscrew that. It's a knurled nut, you call it. And that'll loosen. Boom, that comes off. Let's put it back on. Simply just attach it to the Picatinny rail and just tighten it down. So once you screw that down, it is super solid. It's not going anywhere, and it feels super solid, right? There is no movement, there's no play in that. It just feels a little bit more secure than the Caldwell. If you're on a budget and you just want to get out to the range, just shoot, have some fun, you need a bipod, the Caldwell is not a bad option. It works. And for the price, for $25 for what it can do, I think it's a very good deal. It's a very good deal for that price. The Harris, if you really need, if you're relying on that for, say, if you're shooting a match, if you're using it in any kind of intense or severe environments, go for the Harris, right? Different military units use the Harris. There's a reason why. It is better quality. It is better made. It's just more robust. So there it is. 2 different bipods, pretty similar in some instances, but different in others. 2 different kind of purposes. Both work. You're not going to go wrong picking the Caldwell if you're just plinking around shooting at the range. It works, right? And you'll save money. Okay, cool, whatever. The Harris is better made. If you want that, go for it, right? Those are the 2 different ones. That's my take on it. Go to the range, go shoot, go have fun.